of the Exodus event, the congregation is asked to put yourselves in the mindset of the people of Israel. Imagine what they are going through. When I hold up a sign, please ad-lib appropriate comments and exclamations. Let's give it a trial run.
Yay!
Yeah. How about this one?
Oh.
All right, we're getting the hang of it.
A reading from the book of Exodus. The descendants of Jacob lived in Egypt for many years, and they became wealthy through their hard work. Eventually, a Pharaoh came into power who was jealous of them and worried that they might take over his land. So Pharaoh inflicted harsh laws upon them and turned them into slaves, forcing them to do all the hard labor in Egypt. They were tired and angry about their treatment and prayed their complaints to God.
Oh,
man. Why do we have to do this?
The Lord heard the people and sent Moses to lead them out of Egypt. Moses impressed Pharaoh by turning his staff into a snake and later turning the water of Nile into blood. Pharaoh's own magicians couldn't keep up. Pharaoh was impressed and eventually agreed to let the Israelites go. Yay! The next day, however, Pharaoh changed his mind. The deal was off.
Oh man.
God provided more plagues and miracles. Pharaoh would give in, then change his mind. The Egyptian economy relied on the hard work of those slaves, and Pharaoh didn't want to lose them. Finally, on one terrifying night, God struck down all the firstborn in the land, passing over the Israelites who had marked their doors as Moses had taught them. So many Egyptians died, even Pharaoh's own son. In his grief and anger, Pharaoh finally ordered Moses to take the people and leave. Hundreds of thousands of Israelites set out along with their animals and as many goods as they could carry. They were very excited to go.
Oh.
With God's help, Moses led them toward freedom. But one last time, Pharaoh changed his mind. He sent the army after them. Hundreds of soldiers and horses and chariots came chasing the people as they fled from Egypt. They were on the banks of the Red Sea when the people turned and saw the Egyptian army coming near. And in fear they cried out in alarm.
But Moses said, "Take courage, stand firm. The Lord will do as promised. All you need to do is trust in our God." God heard the people crying and complaining and spoke to Moses. "What is the problem here? Keep going and stretch out your hand over the sea. I am the Lord, and I have planned a great victory today." They went to the edge of the Red Sea. Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and it divided. The waters stood up to the right and to the left. The people went through on dry land. They were amazed and thrilled.
Wow, so cool.
The Egyptians chased after them, and their horses and chariots got stuck in the mud. A whirling pillar of cloud surrounded them, and they panicked. At God's command, Moses stretched out his hand again, and behold, the waters came back down upon the Egyptians. They tried to escape, but it was no use. So it was that the Lord saved the Israelite people from the anger of the Pharaoh and freed them from their slavery in Egypt. When the people looked back at the sea and saw what God had done for them, they sang and danced and cheered.
Thank you, God.
The word of the Lord.
Thank you, God.
God.